Good morning students. Now is the time for computer class and I am your computer teacher. So we are continuing the lesson more on MS Word 2010. Till now in this lesson I have taught you about what are bullets and numbering, how to apply the bullets and numberings in our document, what is multi-level list, how to apply the multi-level lists in our documents, subscript and superscript features, what is subscript and superscript, how to use them in our document, what is symbols, how to insert the symbols in our documents, working with graphics, what is clip art, how to insert the clip art in our document, how can we insert a picture from the document that we have saved in our document, formatting the pictures. We have discussed resizing a picture, how can we resize a picture, can make a picture larger or smaller, what is cropping, how can we crop a picture, how can we add styles to a picture. Next we have discussed what is word art, how can we apply the word art in our document, how can we format the word art, like changing the color of the word art, changing the outline color of the word art, applying a shadow effect to word art, changing the text direction of word art. What are shapes, how can we insert different types of shapes in our document, how can we change the color and outline of the shape, how can we add text in a shape. Next we have discussed how to take the screenshots of our windows. Next important topic that we have discussed is what are tables, what is cell, what are the different methods of inserting a table. The three different methods, like inserting a table using the table grid, inserting a table using the insert table option, inserting a table using the draw table option, how can we enter the data in a table, how can we move the table from one location to another, how can we resize the table. Resize means how can we change the row and column of a table, the row, how can we modify a table. In modifying a table we have discussed how can we add a row, how can we delete a row, how can we add a column, how can we delete a column, how can we merge two or more cells into a single cell, how can we insert the table heading in a cell, how can we split a table into two or more than two parts. Next we have discussed what is auto format, what are the features of auto format, how can we review a document with the help of track changes and comment, what is track changes, how can we use the track changes in our document, what are comments, how can we insert a comment in our document, how can we delete a comment. Page setting, what is page setting, how can we change the page margin, what is page orientation, how many types of page orientation are there, how can we change the page orientation from one type to another, how can we change the page size. Next we have discussed applying page color, how can we apply the page color in our document, what are header and footer, how can we insert the header and footer in our document. All these topics I have explained you both theoretically and I have shown you in the lab also. So today we are going to discuss on the topic adding a page number. Adding a page number. Adding a page number. So MS Word generally assigns the page number on the page of our document. By going to the status bar, we can see the number of pages in our document. The status bar is the bottom of the it can be seen in the bottom of the window. Like suppose this is the window, this is the window, and this is the status bar at the bottom of the window. Status bar. Here we can see the number of pages automatically. We can also number the pages in our document like it is numbered in our notebook. So the page numbers can be added in the document, and this makes easier to refer to a particular page. So page numbers are printed in the header or footer part, but we also have the options to display the page number in the left or right margin also, at the top or bottom of a page. So how can we insert the page number? The different steps to insert the page number are, first of all, step 1. What is the first step? First of all, move to the insert tab. Move to the insert tab, and from the insert tab move to the header and footer group. Move to the header and footer group. Header and footer group. And from the header and footer group move to the page number option. Move to the page number option. So step 1, move to the insert tab. If as soon as you click on the insert tab, move to the header and footer group, and from the header and footer group click on the page number. So as soon as you click on the page number over here, you will get a figure of 10.66, like figure of 10.66. So this is the figure that appears on the header and footer page number option. As soon as you left click on the page number option, you will have the option of top of the page. You want the page number at the top of the page, you want the page number to be inserted at the bottom of the page, or you want the page number to be inserted in the page margin, either at the left side, at the top, or at the right side. You can select any of the page margins or the current position where the cursor is. So in this way you have the different options of selecting the page number, and after selecting the page number, just click on OK. The page number will get inserted accordingly wise. So if there are multiple pages, the page number will be added to all of them. So this is how we can add a page number in our document. What step should we do? First of all, move to the insert tab. From the insert tab, move to the header and footer group, and then click on the page number. In the page number, we will be having different options, like where do we want the page number? At the top of the page, at the top of page, at the bottom of the page, at the bottom of page, the page margin, and the current position, So all these were the different options that are available in the page number. We also have the option of removing the page number. Here a cross type option appears, and the option of remove page number is given. Remove page number option is available. Now if you want to remove the page number, just left click over here and the page number will get removed. Now the next topic that we are going to discuss is inserting a watermark. Inserting a watermark. Now first of all, we must know what is watermark. So watermark is a faint picture. What is watermark? We can define it. It is a faint picture or text in the background of a paper. In the background of a paper. So what is watermark? It is a faint picture. It can be a picture or a text that we have inserted that appears in the background of a paper. So this is known as the watermark. So where do we mostly see the watermark? We see in the official document. The purpose of adding the watermark is that the document cannot be copied illegally, since the official document contains the watermarks that are at the background of the page, so no one can copy it illegally. So what are some examples of watermark? Some examples of watermark are do not copy or the name of the company. These are some of the examples of watermark. Now what are the steps to insert the watermark? The steps to insert the watermark is, first of all, first step is that move to the page layout tab. Move to the page layout tab. First of all, left click on the page layout tab, then move to the page background group. Then move to the page background group, and from the page background group, what we have to do is we have to click on the watermark option. We have to click on the watermark option. As soon as we click on the watermark option, the window of watermarks generally appears. The window of watermarks get appeared on the screen. This is figure number 10.67. A figure of such type get appeared on the window. Page with watermarks and a figure of 10.67b get appeared on the window. So different types of watermarks can be seen over here, like the option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4. And in the background of it, here it is written confidential, again confidential, do not copy, do not copy. So as soon as we left click on any of the watermarks of this type, such type of watermark will be inserted in our document. We also have the other options of making the text according to our own choice. Now how can we do this? So in order to custom the watermark, how can we custom the watermark? Custom means, what does the word custom means over here? Custom means to add a text or picture of our own choice. Custom means to add text or picture of our own choice. Of our own choice in a document. In a document. So what does the word custom means? Custom means to add text or picture of our own choice in a document as a watermark. As a watermark. So this is known as custom watermark. This is known as custom watermark. This is known as custom watermark. So till now we have used the watermark that is provided by system to us, like do not copy, confidential, etc. that are added at the bottom of our document. Now how will we add the custom watermarks? The step to add the custom watermark is, first of all, step 1, move to the page layout tab, click on the page layout tab. Page layout tab, left click on the page layout tab, then move to the page background option, then move to the page background option, and from the page background option click on the watermark. Click on the watermark. Click over here. Click on the watermark. Now what is step 2? The step 2 that we should follow is that click on the custom watermark. That click on, from the watermark, click on custom watermark. Click on custom watermark and a dialog box will get appeared. A dialog box will get appeared. A window of custom watermark will get appeared in the following way. Here it will be written custom watermark. Custom watermark, and we the different options will be given, and here the option of text will be available, and the text box of such type will be available over here. So we can type the text that whatever we want in the background over here. So you can type any of the text that you want in the background. Like suppose I have typed the text computer, COMPUTER. I have typed the text computer. We can also set the size, the color. We can here it is also the option of size and color options are also available over here. So we can set the size and the color of the text that we have selected, and then we can click on apply button. Apply button, as soon as we type the text over here, the apply button get highlighted, and then after clicking on the apply button, we have the option of OK button also. We have the option of OK button also. So now after clicking on the apply button, click on the OK button, and the text that we have typed over here will be inserted at the background of our document. This is how we can insert a printed watermark. Similarly, we can also add a picture in our document. So what are the steps that are needed to select the picture or to insert the picture? The steps are that we can, first of all, we have to follow the same step 1. Move to the page layout tab. From the page layout tab, click on the page background option, click on the watermark, and then click on the custom watermark. In the custom watermark, we will get a option of over here we will get a option of this radio buttons of such type will be get appeared, and here we will have picture watermark. Here it will be written picture watermark. Picture watermark. As soon as you click on the picture watermark, a window of picture will be appeared on your screen. A window of picture will get appeared on your screen, where different types of pictures will be appeared that are saved in the document. You can left click on any of them, can select them. As soon as you select them, their name will get appeared over here, and then you can click on the insert button, and then click on the insert button. That picture will be inserted at the background of your page. So this is how we can insert a picture watermark or a text watermark at the back of our document. So students, what we have discussed till now we have discussed how to add a page number, the different options that are available to add the page number at the different part of the document, what is watermark, how can we insert a watermark. Now what are the different options that are available to insert a watermark, like we can insert a watermark of our own text. We can also insert a picture watermark at the back of our document. So now the next topic that we are going to discuss is over adding a page border. How can we add a page border in our document? So in order to add a page number, in order to add a page border in our document, what are the steps that should be done? Number 1, the different steps that should be done to add a page border in our document are, first of all, let me type the heading, adding a page border. Adding a page border. So how can we apply a page border in our document? So in order to apply the page border, what are the steps that we should perform? Number 1, click on page layout tab, click on page layout tab, and then from the page layout tab, click on the page background group, click on the page background group, page background group, and from the page background group click on the page border option. Click on the page border option. So in order to apply a page border, what are the steps we should do? First of all, click on the page layout tab. Next, click on the page background group, and then click on the page border option. The border and shading dialog box will get appeared. A window of border and shading dialog box will get appeared before you. So here we will have by default different types of border that are already predefined. We can also add the border according to our own choice, the different types of width, the different types of line styles that are available over here. We can select any one of them, or we can also set the color of the border. The color options are also available over here. We can also select the color and the width. The width option is also available over here. The width of the lines of the border that we have selected. And after selecting the border lines, the color of the border, the width, we can press the OK button, and as soon as we press on the OK button, that border would get applied in our document. So these were some of the topics that we discussed in this video. Thank you.